Hey up, I hope you're all well. It's been a while since I've been down here and done a video. I've been so busy with the business side of things. We're getting back to some kind of routine now, so hopefully I can get some videos out on a more frequent basis. But I thought it was about time. Probably not even the best time, but I've got a day, so I'm going to do it. As you can see, we've got cloverleaf blanket answer in there. It's pretty much an annual thing. For this pond, there don't seem to be any other way to combat it. What I will do, I'll put some video up of some previous footage where it's a bit clearer. I'll be able to see the new fish I've got in here, and then just scare them all away. A couple of new additions in here. I've got the kikikira there and the achiba. I don't know if you can see them, but they were a result of my last stock buying trip. So I was buying stock for the business and ended up with a couple for the pond, as you do. But yeah, they're all eating well. Temperatures are nice now. We have just had a few days of really heavy rain, so the pond is well and truly topped up. So it's not normally running this high this time of year. But other than the blanket weed, we've had no real issues with the pond this year. As you can see, it's well and truly in full bloom. The verbena has gone massive this year, the purple there at the back. And that's been awesome for the bees. Same as the cosmere at the back, and then the bog. This wild grass I left in place, helped them spawn if they were going to spawn. It'd have been in there. And then the lilies, I've been really successful with the lilies. There's only one flower out at the minute, that one in the back corner there. I've had 2 or 3 flowers out of that, but it looks like there might only be one left to come out. But this white one in the middle, we've had 4 or 5 flowers, and we've been really lucky the koi haven't eaten them. So, like I say, we've got the blanket answer. You might be able to see some goldfish up there. Yeah, you can see the blanket weed there, that's how bad it had got. I'm just topping the water up. All the grasses have done really well. Yeah, and I think it looks superb. We did have one issue. You can see I've got an old pump here. I came down here about 3 weeks ago, and this electric box that I had running everything, I'd shorted, and that connector there had come off the circuit board and shorted everything. So I hastily got a couple of sockets down in a waterproof box, and now I've got things running on plugs. However, I've only got 2 plugs, so I've got I've got the pump running and the air stone running. So the UV is not running either, so that's not going to help the blanket weed. What happened then, on the hottest day that we had, I think it was about 34 degrees on a Friday so far this year, the pump decided to fail, and that started tripping everything. So I got a replacement pump, and I bought a 1-for-1, so an identical pump to this. This is still here because the cable's buried under, and I haven't dug it out yet. That'll teach me. I should have put the wiring in some conduit. But yeah, I just got a replacement pump, dropped it in the skimmer box. So yeah, that's the fun I've had with the pond this year. But like I say, everything's well, the fish are all well, and like I say, I will put some video clips up of the fish so you can see that they're doing all right. So I'm going to take you and I'll show you the bog. I literally just put some of these in as they were coming through, and they've completely taken over. I was going to try iris in there this year, but these took over, so it's all left into it. And we've got some mint there at the back, and that mint's doing really well as well. So there we are with those. So probably not the best time to show you these. I've just vacuumed all the tanks out. Big maintenance day today, and I've just cleaned the filters. So there's some butterflies in there, they're doing really well, and there's some 7 to 8s. I haven't really got the covers off anymore. I started putting them back on and thought it's about time I did a video. So the water's all murky and not that clear. Let's go and have a look around the front. So yeah, you can see the window tank. You see the fellas there, hopefully. they're doing really well. So I need to clean the front of the window really, to be honest, but again a little bit murky. I'm just getting to grips with the new filter I've put on. So I finally started building the filter house. It's been a long time in coming, and I've been using wood that I've already got, trying to get away with that. So I haven't come up with a lid yet. I don't know what covering I'm going to put on there, but the frame is there, and this is hinged, so this will lift up. And I've got some what you would get like on a cabin bed, where you can lift the bed up. I've got some of those hinges with the gas pistons on that'll lift the lid, and this just giant OSB door. So basically the whole filter house just opens up, that raises up, that pulls out. I'll show you that in a second. I'm running out of timber now, so I got these bits done. This is a little lift up, so I can get to all the valves and bits and bobs under there. Yeah, so it's not a lot to finish off really, but it has reduced the noise quite a bit, so I'm pleased about that. I'm sure the neighbours are as well. I've put a temporary latch on here. This is on wheels. So basically, once you lift this lid, the whole filter house is exposed then, and I've got full access. So I've added a valve to the pump there, because I've added this Econobead. So not something I've seen done very often, and I suppose if you were setting up a pond, you probably wouldn't buy a Nexus and then buy an Econobead and put them together. But as I'm sort of upgrading, if you like, I thought it'd be nice to try. The Nexus was doing quite a decent job, but it wasn't catching as many fines as I would have liked. So yeah, I thought I'd add the Econobead. Managed to get it second hand off Facebook Marketplace, relatively cheap. It's obviously changed the way I'm building the filter house because it's in the way now, but I don't mind that too much. I'm going to get a just a small cover over the top there. But I've done my first clean on it today, so you can see what the top was like and what the beads are now like. So it really does. It amazed me how much it captures directly after the Nexus. So what I've had to do is increase the pump speed slightly. So technically I suppose it is pumping a little bit too much through the Nexus. However, it's then been caught by the Econobead 60. So yeah, works really well. I am definitely impressed so far. All I've got to do is do the waste properly. But it's got the bypass kit on there, you can see. Everything works well, and for a couple of £100 off Facebook, you know, I can't fault it. It took me a little while to get the pipe work right and get it all done, but it's looking somewhere a little bit better, a little bit finished. It is a bit close to the back of the heat pump, a bit closer than I wanted, but it's still within the, well, it said 27 meters, but I think it's a bit less than that. But it doesn't obstruct the fan at the front, which is the main thing, I suppose. So yeah, that's that. Like I say, obviously I noticed a reduction in flow, but I've got a 22,000 pump on here, so I was able to up the speed and get a decent flow rate running through. Close this back up. Like I say, it's temporary latching until I get it done. Quickly as well, I forgot to show you the new edition. The most frequent question I got asked, with the exception of delivery for the koi, was do I stock goldfish? And obviously I didn't, but I had this tank. Those will remember the video that I had where I had 4 of these and 3 of them absolutely buckled and failed. This was the only survivor. So I had this left over. I had the shower from my old indoor setup, and just a pressure filter off my old setup again. So I thought I would knock together a goldfish tank, if you like, and yeah, it's come together all right. And it just means we can offer something a little bit different. So there's 3 types there with different colours and the shabunkins, and they've gone down really well. So yeah, there's the goldfish. so that's what I've been busy with. And then finally, yeah, again a bit cloudy, I've been backing out some more 7 to 8s in here, and then some 4 to 5s. So yeah, they're never very happy on maintenance day, because yeah, you know, you get the vac in the bottom of the tank, they don't like it, but it's got to be done. So let's have a quick wander back down. Yeah, one thing I did notice with when I added the new pump down here, even though it was the same, it was a direct replacement, it was obviously more efficient than the older pump, so I had to fit like a small overflow to the multi-bay because there was too much going in. But yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, thanks to those that have come to see me down here and bought some fish. Feedback's been wonderful, so I can't thank you all enough. Thanks for everyone that visits and watches me ramble on about ponds and fish and stuff. And hopefully I'll get another video out shortly and won't leave it as long next time. Cheers.